if this was my knee, it's big incision here, and then they cut here, and this gets scooped out, and they replace it with metal. Yeah, so robotic. Hey folks, this is Rick Lamont, and I'm going to try something different today. Never really thought about doing a vlog, but one of my goals for this channel was to discuss rheumatoid arthritis and other kinds of arthritis and anything else that really affects the hands and your ability to game. However, rheumatoid arthritis affects more than just your hands. In my case, it's really taken its toll on my knees. And if you've been paying attention, I've mentioned that I'll be getting one of my knees replaced soon. In fact, in about a week and a half. And people ask me, are you nervous? Are you scared? Yeah, because it's pretty big surgery and there's quite a recovery time. And I'm not. But so I'm not thrilled about the idea of the recovery. But my hope is that once I do recover, I'll be able to do a lot of the things that I no longer can. So rather than nervous or fearful, I'm hopeful. In fact, the only thing that really scares me, I suppose, is I am an American. I live in the United States and I have really good health insurance. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to walk out of it with about, $1,000 to $2,000 in bills because that's how things go. And there's a lot of other better things that I could do with that money. And that's just one of the realities. And in some ways, that's the worst reality. So I just wanted to keep this short. I may add a few more short videos and just compile them together, or I may do one at a bit, or I may never release this. I haven't decided. This is fairly personal for me, but I know that a lot of other people will be going through similar things or have gone through similar things. If this is something you have questions about, I don't know that I can answer them. If you have any suggestions or thoughts or concerns or just very funny jokes about knees, leave them in the comments. If you would like to find out my progress, wow, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Just feel free to subscribe if you want to. It'll certainly make my day. Give a like if you like this. Otherwise, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey folks, Rick Lamont here, and I am in the parking lot at the hospital about to go in for my pre-surgery consultation where I will find out what time the surgery is and about what they'll do and how long I'll be in, and they'll be asking me things like, are you allergic to anesthesia? And I will say, no, not that I know of, and I don't know what else. So exciting. Let's see, that's, I guess, the next step. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this done and over with. I will keep you up to date. Thanks. Hey folks, Rick Lamont here, and I'm just kind of kicking back in recovery after my knee replacement.
It's that was last week that I had it replaced, so um, my cat's leaving. Um, I mean, I don't know what really to say. It's been a fair bit of pain, um, but it's getting a little better every day. Okay, this is really not a good look for me. Okay, oh, that might be a little better. Okay, yeah, I'm not bothering with setting up optimized lights or microphone or whatever, so who knows how this will turn out. But I'm probably approaching the point where I'm now really glad I did it. Um, there's a fair bit of recovery time, and I went in knowing that. But I was expecting it to be more like a montage scene of, periodically doing my little exercises and putting ice on and all these things, just as like something out of a sports movie. And it really hasn't been. It's 1 minute happens at 1 minute rather than at montage speed. But I just wanted to shoot something really quick so I can paste it all together at some point. I'm not supposed to sit in a chair for any real length of time, no more than an hour. So I've gone basically a week without video games. I've gone a week without video editing or anything like that. Mostly hanging out in front of the TV watching YouTube rather than at my computer watching YouTube. So anyway, yeah, that's how it's going so far.
Hey, folks. It's been about 3 weeks since my surgery, and I'm recovering nicely. For about, 5, 6 days, I've been up and walking without crutches or anything, so completely mobile, unaided. I mean, not for great distances. It wasn't as bad. Getting to this point is a lot of people made it out to be. I kept hearing, "Oh, this is going to be incredibly painful. It'll be some of the worst pain you've ever had," and it wasn't. I mean, the first week it was not fun. The first week I was heavily drugged, and still in quite a bit of pain. I don't want to do that on a regular basis. I'll do it one more because I have one more knee. But after that, it wasn't so bad. And if I think about it, and maybe this is flipped, maybe I'm doing this the wrong way, but if this is where my knee was, this it was getting worse. So it was over time doing this sort of thing, and my knee now is here and it's doing this sort of thing. So it's almost to the point where there's an intersection, and it's going to be better than it was. I mean, there's still a lot of things, like I look like an absolute mess because I just don't care. I haven't trimmed my beard for who knows how long. My head desperately needs shaving. My backdrop's a mess. I'm not bothering with green screen. All the usual things. But what can you do? Prioritize. And not that you guys aren't worth it, but I forgot to put sugar in my tea. And yes, I'm a heathen. And yikes. I should probably pause and go do that, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. We've got a really small bedroom and it's oriented weird. So, because getting in bed when you can't bend your knee, you require quite a bit of space to swing your leg. So we set up in the living room where we've got a futon that folds out. So I could have all the room to myself and plenty of room to maneuver my leg however I needed to. The catch is that's where the cats sleep most of the time. So bonus points, they hung out with me all basically the entire time. I had cats, and so my recovery was a lot of this sort of thing. And I'm not complaining about that. You see, like I said, this hasn't been so bad. Still a ways to go. Stairs are incredibly challenging. Require a lot of mental focus. One hand on the rail, one hand on a crutch, and you take it one step at a time. There's probably a metaphor there for something. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'll probably edit all this together at some point when I'm up to it, because it's still taking a lot out of me. Sleeping a crazy amount because healing is effort. I literally had. I'd love to show you the scar, but I think YouTube has things about that sort of thing that would attract undue attention. But they, if this was my knee, it's big incision here, and then they cut here, and this gets scooped out, and they replace it with metal. Yeah, so robotic.
Hey, so it's been about 3.5 weeks since my surgery. Sorry, really not very good at holding the camera still. And not a lot changed. I'm still I'm pretty well completely mobile, unaided. I can walk upstairs using my operated on leg for strength. It's still a bit of work, but it's happening. 3.5 weeks, and I still really haven't played video games at all. And that's the thing about both why I'm doing this channel and why I'm making these videos, and this video is it's partly for myself to just to work through all the impact having arthritis, both the normal kind and rheumatoid arthritis, have had on me, and also knowing that there are other people who are going through the same thing or have someone in their life who's going through the same thing, and just knowing that someone else might get some benefit from it is would be great. That would make it all worthwhile. So I haven't done anything with the channel lately other than filming these brief snippets now and then, kind of just for the same reason I haven't played any video games. It's just it's a lot of effort to just kind of sit down and really focus and get stuff done. Right now, I'm watching a lot of YouTube, both kind of tutorials on videography and YouTube technique and making nice thumbnails, all that kind of stuff, as well as watching Let's Plays and reacts, just learning the craft. Shadows are kind of harsh. It's just a whole thing, and I'm not trained as an actor or anything like that. So what you are getting is just me raw, and actually really, really raw. I've got my cats for company. This is Tuzo. And this little one is Verity. And they're both very sweet tuxedos. Okay, yeah, so that's my life. Um, yeah, okay.